God, I love it. I just get. Me need an extra. Be in my comfortable sitting, not have my back. Oh, okay. Yep. Double pillow power. Okay. There. I'm not injuring myself. I was just getting pillows. Cause don't forget, like the only way I can like not have sciatica trigger when I get up out of my chair, I can't sit fully back, so I have to be in a certain position. So I'm just adding pillows behind me so that I can be able to sit back on something. One was the character one again. Oh. Oh, I already forgot the keys. Oh. Oh. There we go. A lot of things are too quiet. That's weird. That's background music. How come I can't like hear my character walking? For some reason my did they change? Wait. On my end, I only hear the background music. For some reason, I don't hear my interaction sounds and all that. Yeah, like I'm hearing the ambience and all that, but I don't hear the sound effect. What happened? Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't know what's going on. Sound issues. Players return to their desktop while the game is in screen. Hit escape button and select system configurations. Get the screen mode option. Display setting. Select borderless window or window instead of full screen. Okay, yeah, this is weird, like... I hear everyone else's footsteps, but I don't hear mine. What the hell's... Okay, suggestion what? By having the sound go from camera instead of your character? Wait, how do I do that? Yeah, I still only hear other people's footsteps and I don't hear my own. What happens if I cast an ability? I can't even hear my abilities. What the fuck? Wait, did this partially unplug itself? Oh, fucking hell, it was my fucking headphones being partially unplugged somehow. Also, too many pillows behind me. Okay. I got it all fixed now. Gotta go. You want $100? How about 100 flicks? I'll flick you in the forehead 100 times. Oh yeah, careful. I'm joining the battle at Cottonelle. Several cutscenes will play. So yeah, I already.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlie, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroid's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't.
As always.
A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Yay, time for battle! Time for battle, here we go. Time for battle for... Whoa. Okay. Thanks for that. Okay, so the Asian is here too. Ah, Raoban's wearing his helmet. I actually kind of like this, like, thing they're doing right here with the cutscene talk.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all!
chess piece. What? Oh shit. Okay. When she's big on spinning to winning.
Just the beginning.
Right behind
Oh wait, oh shit. Okay. On this way. I'm a healer. Who will I heal? Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Oh, that guy. What's up, man? That's not good. Be lunar. Oh. Okay.
The best defense! Good defense!
I was worried I'd get that through. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to play this guy! What? He had a paladin weapon before. Like, is he a paladin or is he a white mage? What? I'm scared. Oh, God. Oh, he counts as a black mage. And a white. He's both. Prevent spellcasting movement and other activity of all nearby enemies. Okay. Okay, focus the red ones. Oh no. Ha! I had regen. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry about the game being loud. I was trying to see why I couldn't hear my my character's sound effects and all that, and it turns out my microphone was partially unplugged. So as soon as this is over, I will get it fixed. I'm very sorry, Shikigami. Very sorry about it being loud. Oh boy, here we go. Hi, E3. Long time no see. I see you're still terrifying and blizzard-like. Just wanted to... Oh wait, I can do it right now actually because they won't attack until I attack. Okay, so... Sound effects... Alright, hopefully that'll be a lot less loud. Alright. Don't I have a dot? It's been a long time since I played. Doesn't this class have a dot? No, I don't think I do. Nope. No dot. I'll have to relearn everything. I hit 2. Didn't mean to do that. Thank you for that, Shikigami. Also, I'm hoping it's not too loud. Okay, this is just simple dodging, like always. Okay, and then he's gonna drop down. Alright, good, it's fine. Care of that. I gotta relearn everything. Hi.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
What's going on down there?
Glory be to Garlemore.
How fare the Tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your heads so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
One battle at a time.
That
Agreed.
we will.
Moon! Moon! Pretty moon. Very bright moon. Why battle music? That sounds like battle music. Sorry. Sorry? Oh. So that was the ending of Shadowbringers? I still find it odd, in my opinion, that sometimes the ending of the expansions comes when the next expansion comes. Why not have the ending? Oh, ending of post Shadowbringers. Well, okay, I'm skipping this then. Oh yeah, I like the music and all that, but we can always look at that another time. We got a stream to get going on here. I have no time to listen to music. This is why I wish they had more voice acting, because I really don't like to read. Rather listen. Hey, neutralizing the towers. It's so simple. Yeah, I'll do it. Wonder if it's gonna be a dungeon thing. I'll have to make sure that before I do any dungeoning and all that, I need to make sure I understand once again how to use my stuff, because I feel like I could have done way better than what I did. So grim. None of it. But it's gonna happen. Alright. It's nice to have him also with us, because seriously, the amount of times I hoped the Dragoon guy would help out in fights. He could have been very helpful in a lot of fights in the past. Bought a course for a Shard Lion. Corallion. I don't know. Huh? Gotta shush you. So nice to learn a emote of how to shush people. Meanwhile, in capital. Ooh! Good to see what's happening in Garlean. That's a Reaper. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already.
You're fucking kidding me. He's a Reaper now.
My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure.
Oh.
Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire!
That's a rather interesting shaped building.
To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
You good?
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
Hey, Clip Clap. Long time no see. Nice to see that. Nice to see you being here. And, I question what was that sound I heard. I don't know. I feel like my camera's pointing a little too low.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically. Far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
Haven't been in 2 months.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
You didn't really miss much anyway, Clip Clap, because I was both sick with a horrible cold and now I'm dealing with a bad case of sciatica.
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Well, the towers themselves draw you.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Oh! Hello, Heidelin. Been a long time since I heard your voice.
Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Nice mask that you were holding? Know the point of it, but okay.
Everything all right back there?
Yeah, just seeing ghosts. Whole lot of ghosts. Zon tells me that moon isn't a good sign. Solemn dawn, grim purpose shine. Jesus cast. Thus does our final the steps to. I didn't get to fully finish. Horse chestnut weapon coffer. Understandable, I have a great day. Ma'am. Pretty much the same thing I was thinking. It's like, okay, nice of you to visit and tell me about the upcoming darkness. Not like I already know that with how everything's going. Yeah, because we don't want other people being. Oh yeah, that is right. Garlemald is right now at war with each other to see who's in charge. See, this is still why I wish there was more voice acting, because I feel like I'm making the stream boring with how quiet I am, but I don't want to read all this because it would take me forever, especially with the amount of times I get tongue-tied. That and my voice is right now not into reading so much because I'm still recovering and coughing cold. gotta go to Linza Lominsa. Let us set out to adventure. You need one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Oh my god, Tataru. Why'd you have to make it sound so sad? Alright, so before I go there, I need to quickly just read my abilities to show. I need to relearn this stuff again. So, healing, single target damage. People under the effects of her own and AoE heal. That's my AoE attack that I can use at any time. Throws HP to targets under the effect of. That's my oh shit button. Also restores 7 HP. Also increases HP recovered by me. And that's my AoE oh shit button. What says restores 1 HP and HP by removing you crazy and diagnose. So that's the one where I like, yeah, if I buff it. Okay. So that's my double heat. Party members, damage taken by self and nearby party members. That's AoE heal. I should have a better understanding of it now. Just needed time to read that stuff so I can remember what does what, because it's been so long since I played. I gotta remember this too, because this increases my healing. Deltarune development is going well and Toby is getting more people help. He said. That's something I need to get back into also, but I'm waiting until my sister gets my computer up and going so I can move my files from the computer to this. Because I don't want to start all the way from the beginning again, because it took me so long to get where I am in Deltarune that I don't want to go through that stuff again, especially with the bonus bosses. I don't want to go through all that again because I just went through the trouble of beating them. I don't want to. Okay. Someone playing Mario music. And I thought that was in my game. Ooh. Oh, it hurts more when I call. It's a me, the priest. Oh, we're going by boat. Amazed we're not going by airship, but I'm guessing where we're going is too dangerous for airship. Oh, the camera's a little too high.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Perfect.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Nice to see everyone. I see we got 4 viewers. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Aww.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
I'll bring them back safe and sound.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna...
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Good.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
So be careful.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Okay. Hey, that's my favorite song in this game.
Here. Feel. Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself.
I find it odd that on these ships no one gets beds. Why are we to sleep on the floor?
In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Honestly, in reality, with me dealing with sciatica and sleeping on a boat like that, I'd be trapped on the floor. Kinda eerie how they're making my favorite song play in the background.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
War hideaway.
After your sojourn in thirst, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks! Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
Tell me about it.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Deltarune lore was so deep that they searched for deep files.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
rather nice looking.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
They're talking Final Fantasy characters. It's about time they start talking like Final Fantasy characters. There's that moon again. Endwalker! Yay! I'm finally here! Finally!
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Balloon?
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala Megan's soil.
More than 200 cutscenes. Yeah.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Old Sharlayan.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Oh, whoops.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
What? 'Cause Wonder what new enemies we'll get to fight.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahart here of the Students of Baldesion at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
That was a rather upset face she had right there for a moment.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alizé Leveilleur.
That's kind of cool that they use the ether to make sure everyone's on the list.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Yeah, they're in Begerman's and by trade.
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea. And it does indeed match the profile provided. You may enter.
Yay!
And you, sir?
Estinian Valeno, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Stinian, you good?
If you'll allow me... My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldesion, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Croyle! It is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
I would love to be somewhere where there's action so that there's more entertaining.
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Excited to walk around and see everything. Yay, weapon. Let's see what's in it. High Durium Milprims. Okay. Oh. Interesting looking things. They're like weird flower-shaped crystals. Huh. Okay. Not good armor. Typing of the Dead did better voice acting. I don't think I've ever seen the game Typing of the Dead. I wonder if we're ever gonna see the twins' father. Be kind of curious to see what their father looks like. Guess it's the four of us. Okay. It's just three of us. Alright. Let's see where you're both taking me. Hopefully someplace more exciting. So far it's just more cutscenes. So you feed this quest objective. Okay. So, I guess I have a companion now? People made hashtag save TF2, Valve respond, and I'm not sure if Valve is going to do anything. Well, there's been YouTube videos actually about that they actually did respond to people, like, wanting TF2 to be saved from, like, all the bots and all the crap that has been happening in it with, like, bad balancing and such. And the developers of Valve did say that they are going to work on it. So, them acknowledging it, they have to keep their promise or they lose their entire community and TF2 will literally die. And then they will lose funding. So, I think they are definitely going to listen if they want to have TF2 exist anytime soon. Frau is now accompanying you. Lead your two companions. Let's stand and speak with patient. Oh. Okay. So they're literally just gonna accompany me. Oh wait, there's a conversation thing happening over here. So let me see how this is like. Okay. Oh, so this is them just literally explaining obvious stuff already. I mean, it's interesting. What about this head? Giant statue in armor. Oh, that's that. Yakisoba. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool that now we have people that follow us. But will they follow us on journeys that we have to do things for grinding? Okay, so the food in Charlie End is bland. Not gonna expect the food to taste it. Okay. Up the stairs we go. Wonder, will they sprint? Ah, they will. Ha! Okay, then. And there's the etherite. There we go. And remember, and always, Valve are not afraid to sell TF2. That is true, also. That and also, Valve is known for every time people expect a third game, they don't add the number 3. It's like Valve has a thing against the number 3 in their games. I don't know why. Like, you have Half-Life 1, you have like the first Half-Life, then you have Half-Life 2, and instead of making a game called Half-Life 3, they just called it, like, Half-Life Alyx. They didn't even put a 3 in there. And same thing with Team Fortress, like there was Team Fortress. Which, yeah, there was Team Fortress, but then they went off of that and made Team Fortress 2. And instead of making a third Team Fortress, they have yet to even acknowledge to even think of it. I heard, if I recall also, that some people are looking forward to when Valve updates TF2 to go to Source Engine 2. Because Source Engine 2 is having a lot of amazing work of, like, graphics and texturing that I saw, like, videos of. Like, the Demo Man's bottle, like, you can actually see inside it and you can see, like, the liquid moving and all that. It looks pretty cool. I'm actually hoping they do that. Valve be like 1, 2, 4. Yeah, pretty much. They seem to hate the number 3. Like, what's wrong with the number 3? Just a 3. It's part of the numerals. You can't just avoid 3. I will say that this place is pretty big. Bookstalls? Okay. Childhood trauma, maybe. Probably some horrible traumatic experience happened and the number 3 was involved. So Gaben just decided, nope, number 3 doesn't exist. Nope. No, Team Fortress 3, not happening. Has a number 3 in it. I don't want it. Okay, so far it's the same thing like a lot of other expansions where there's a lot of talking, not much action. Hoping for it to pick up soon. Guess I'll go up here. Ah, I have an itch. My nose. My nose. Oh, no. Dedicated to the blessing of water. Well, I mean, I can agree to such architecture to use water as decorative means, because, I mean, hell, I got to see a really cool water fountain show in a mall once on a school field trip. It was really cool. You can be amazed how beautiful water can be decorative when used in the right way. It can be amazing. I gotta remember to attune to the shards as well. I probably missed a bunch, but I'll take care of that off camera if anything if I run out of time in the stream. Please let there be more voice acting. I'm sick of reading. It's good to read now and then, but come on, I like to listen, and I'm sure my viewers would rather hear stuff instead of hear silence. I can't read all this out loud. My voice is recovering. Yes. So in a way, this is kind of touring us like the main areas. You have to see how vastly big this place is. Oh, so the estate is here. Across the bridge to our right. So this is where all the estates go. At least some of them. This one having a dome attached to it, it looks like it might have an observatory. Okay, so stick to the path and thinking up in Eat Right Plaza, even though the plaza's right there. Oh, another shard. We continue up the full stack. Okay. Please be voice actors. Darn it! Does moving forward involve finally having something to do? Guess they get a really good map in this place. Guess I might as well see what the room looks like on the inside. Oh, come on. In here. Looks like a giant ferry. And this is the world map. Oh. There's Garlemald. So now we finally get to see where Garlemald is out of all these places. Cube. Sort of tower. Ah! I think that's supposed to be King Moggle. Really nice. Really cool art on the walls.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
Is one of them fighting?
The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if Having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
If I recall, we have people investigating about that. Those two guys that stayed behind to watch over for her. They said
In
something
response to this threat, the Satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
Yep.
But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Finish Fight Night, and it's the game of the year, on my opinion.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
I think I'm gonna join them in Thavnir for fighting the Spire and all that first, because I could use some excitement because of all these constant talks. And seriously, all the talking. Okay, I literally choose which one to go for first. Well, like I said, I'm gonna do the fighting one first, because I need some excitement. Rather bored. Oh wow, the new one that we got is nowhere better than what I already have. Well, need it then. I'm gonna sell later. Alright, time for some excitement. Alright. Time to steal your courage. Boarding, 10, 14. My subjects? What? Oh yeah, normally you have to attune to it. Teleport, yeah. Oh, could have traveled without being attuned. Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen when we use these equates? Okay. I'm really hoping it goes smoothly. The plaza. Interesting. Get the ether right too. That looks like a seashell.
Right, we're all set. Just the 4 of you, was it?
Mm-hmm.
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please?
Estinian, you're so lucky. I'm worried about this. I feel like it's not gonna work out well. Something's gonna happen.
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
What?
So nice of you to tell us when we're already being transported. In reality, I would have hoped to brought a bucket. What is ethereal sickness anyway? Well, at least we arrived at our destination.
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
Well, I don't seem so.
Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Okay, never mind.
What chance? against such an insidious foe.
So now we know what ethereal sickness does. Seems to be some sort of very unnatural variant of nausea and weakness in the body. Huh. Okay, and apparently headaches. How long until it goes away?
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
Yes, please. Oh, I feel bad for them.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Are you serious? A guy well renowned for being part of the Dragoons is horrible with coin? Oh my god, I hate this already. I should have went with the other one. I wanted more excitement. No. Thought you had a gun for a second? Wait, a gun? Where? Oh, you talking about those things on my backs? No, those aren't guns. Those are like, magic tech devices that shoot lasers. That's how I attack and heal people. You managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, you will be able to reach Estinian in time? Oh, will you be able to? Oh, there he is, right there. Oh, come on now. Come on, back on your feet. Ether sickness is not gonna stop sprinting! Fuck! He's right there. That's a big elephant man. You must stand before Estinian and use the deny gesture that will that the deal is fair. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to do it in the gosh, deny. Okay. At least that's taken care of. Oh great, you're exploring more of the town. Holy crap, look at these, like, elephant beast meat. There you go. There you go. Wake up. Okay. What happened to his hair? Oh. I mean, it's a smart thing to do, yeah, especially in hotter weathers. If you have long hair, you should bind it so you have less heat. Yeah, it's another cutscene. I like to see cutscenes in games, but most cutscenes in MMOs where people don't say anything. So. Armor Lassie. Oh, it gives determination and vitality. I already have plenty of food stuff though, so I'm good. And before I continue, I'm gonna attune to this aetheryte. Gather information. Right? Anything to continue so I can have something to do that involves doing a dungeon or something. I will say, this whole island looks very nice. I like the color of the rocks. I like how it has like shades of purple and orange and all that mixed with the stone. Very nice. Fruit. Okay, so those fruits are on the verge of spoiling. I'm already worried. The long, slow survey. Are those islands part of the map? Oh, nope, they're not. I thought those all the way over there were part of the map. If you ever have time for any games, go see Fight Night. The team was small and the guy who made it mad. It took him 5 years to finish it. He started to make a new game. I'll look into Fight Night, but I don't know, like, we'll see about it. Oh, they're in all raw. For a second I thought they were like some sort of fish person. One more. Oh, okay. Does this mean we get to finally fight? If there's monstrosities, I'll help kill him. I just want something else to do besides all these cutscenes with nothing but talk. I have to go. Good night and goodbye. Alright, Clip Clap, you have a good night also. No, sadly, I'm not a merchant. What they had to important. We can find out. Oh, you're a fisherman. We got the moon. Be like me. The events to follow cannot be skipped. You wish to cancel any pending duty fund. Okay. Oh, okay, so now he's gonna follow. Huh! Interesting. How fare you of late? I say, like, no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous. Yeah, speaking of meals, have some fresh fish. Yay, made a sail. I was expecting fighting stuff to be happening here. Ah! Inside the elephant. What does he look like when I sprint? Okay, so he has the same running at it. I was actually expecting him to have like some crazy run like in Lord. But nope, he just runs the same. This is kind of interesting that we now have missions where NPCs follow us. It's random, but I mean, it's there now. There's a lot of raw on this island. Hey, what do you need so many armor for? Are you sure you're actually hungry? Fish? Just imagining his big hand giving the fish, just imagining him having like a whole bundle and just drops it right into her arms. Just the smell of fish everywhere. Okay, hopefully this is the last person to sell fish to. Good? Yeah, you should eat more slowly. How do you intend to prepare? Yeah, how about some fish for your surprise? Freshly caught. I'm gonna guess maybe that was supposed to happen. Well, when it comes to marketing, sometimes you'll make a sale, sometimes you don't. At least they made it realistic that you're not always going to succeed in sales, because if they made all the sales go swimmingly, it wouldn't be very realistic. Yeah, he was there, and he saw that you were busy. Well, that kind of sucks. Wow, these people are all struggling to even survive doing their own business with fish marketing and such. Jeez. Alright, I think I'm gonna end off the stream early here. Not much really going on. And I'd rather want to take a break because I'm still dealing with my sciatica, and I'd rather not drag on the stream any further than I should. Plus, I no doubt have some people waiting for me for probably gaming or hanging out. I'd like to see and talk with them. I'd like to have someone to talk to. Anywho, thanks for everyone that has joined the stream. Hi Jax, Clip Clap, and Shikigami. Thank all three of you for joining the stream and giving me some company. I hope everyone else that didn't make it is having a wonderful, safe, and healthy day. And I hope everyone's okay, especially one of my friends, Drop, who is in the hospital. I'm hoping you're doing alright, Drop. So, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.